Hello everyone, Perscuda here. Welcome back to more Sonic Generations for the PC, also available on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. In the last episode, we had defeated Eggman, or Robotnik if we're going by Genesis standards. And in today's episode, we're going to go ahead and go to one of my favorite levels ever for Sonic at the time. After getting a nice delicious beverage. But as usual, before we even start the stage, let's go through the history lesson. Just a quick disclaimer, Sonic Adventure has a lot to go over, so if I miss something about the plot or how something works in it, I do apologize, but it is a lot to cover for a short segment like this. So the story behind Sonic Adventure is that Dr. Robotnik has released the ancient god of destruction, Chaos, who in order to power up needs Chaos Emeralds. One name giving to the other should indicate this, but Chaos, for whatever reason, is incapable of retrieving them on their own. So either through unintentional assistance or through Dr. Robotnik, Chaos does acquire pretty much every emerald in the game towards the end, and we'll see what that looks like when we get to the actual boss of this area. Now, the unique thing about Sonic Adventure was that there were 6 characters you could play as, but you do not unlock all 6 characters right away. And each character, almost every character intertwines with every other character, and that's how you unlock them. For example, Sonic can meet Tails. Tails can meet Knuckles, same time that Sonic meets Knuckles. Knuckles can meet up with E102 Gamma. Gamma can meet up with Big the Cat. Gamma also meets up with Amy Rose. That's kind of a more strung out way of meeting all the characters. But an easier way just to unlock them all in one go is to just play all the way through Sonic's story. Sonic meets every single character you can play as in the game. Sonic is probably the most normal out of all the levels, out of all the characters' premises in the game. More or less, he's running from one end of the stage to the other in classic Sonic fashion, except now 3D. Tails is trying to beat Sonic in all the stages Tails is with Sonic at, and actually towards Tails' final stage, actually races Dr. Robotnik through this stage here, Speed Highway. Knuckles' story actually, I think, personally has the most impact on Sonic Adventure, is that Chaos appeared from the Master Emerald, shattering the pieces of the Master Emerald to various locations. Knuckles went out, go to those locations, grabbing the shards of the Master Emerald to reform them and able to cause Angel Island to go back up into the sky. Amy Rose, she doesn't seem like she has like the biggest part at first. More or less, she runs across a Flicky, and because of this bird, a robot called Zero is chasing her. It is later revealed that the bird actually has a Chaos Emerald stored in its pendant that it's had around its neck. And in the end, but her stages, Amy's basically running away from Zero. And in the end, ultimately, Amy destroys Zero. In Big the Cat's story, which everybody's cringing at, is Big's best friend, Froggy, which is a frog, is basically possessed by the tail of Chaos. Because Froggy's possessed, he runs away from Big, so Big must use his fishing powers to get Froggy out, to capture Froggy. He does this across many locations, and in the end, and also towards the start of Big's story, Froggy takes Big's Chaos Emerald, how he got Chaos Emerald, nobody knows. But in the end, towards the end, Froggy is taken back to Chaos to quote unquote complete his form, and also to give him the 6th Chaos Emerald. And Big fishes Froggy out of Chaos' body because Chaos is made of water, and that's the end of that. And E102 Gamma's story is the most emotional story of Senses. More or less, Gamma was built by Dr. Robotnik, and he's originally designed to hunt down Sonic and kill him. And at some point at the earliest stage of the game, Gamma is pitted up against his quote-unquote older brother Beta, in which he destroys him in a fight there. Later point on the egg carrier, Gamma, all the robots that Dr. Robotnik has made for this particular mission have been sent out to capture Froggy, Big's frog. And when Gamma brings it back, he is ordered to go take a look for something in the hot shelter. Or he's ordered to go and retrieve the bird from Amy Rose, which also has a Chaos Emerald. Unfortunately, he takes a wrong turn and looks directly at his quote-unquote older brother being dismantled, aka just witnessing his older brother's death. At that point, roughly around that point, Gamma now has to fight Sonic on the egg carrier, if you couldn't tell by now, I'm intertwining all the stories in the Gamma story to give you a big sense of how everything works. But yes, Gamma fights Sonic on the egg carrier, and Gamma gets off the egg carrier. As he's going towards, keep in mind this is probably towards after where Sonic's story finishes, but as Gamma is going toward getting off the egg carrier and floating down towards the Mystic Ruins, he has the realization that Robotnik is not his ally, but rather Amy Rose is, and Amy Rose to Sonic, so therefore Gamma at that point becomes a good guy. And he is then tasked to liberate the animals inside of his brothers. I believe his brothers are Delta, Alpha, Omega, stuff like that. Greek letters. And his checklist basically consists of his 3 brothers that were working with him to capture the frogs, his older brother Beta, because he knows he's being rebuilt, and himself. So as he goes through and basically kills all of his family, and ultimately destroys himself. Oh, he ultimately destroys himself and his brother at the same time, back in the egg carrier where they first met. And at that point, you realize through Amy's story line that Gamma and Beta were the mother and father flickies to the flicky that Amy has. And long story short, in the end, all the Chaos Emeralds are gathered and given to Chaos, and he becomes perfect Chaos. But more about Chaos when we get to him later on. And now with our history lesson over, let's go ahead and head into this stage. Now, if you heard it during the little history segment, you'll heard the music for this place already. But you also want to know that this is one of my favorite songs on the entire soundtrack for this game. Just because it's called Dancey and Vibey, and I like my vibe and dance. Well, I do like my dance-ish songs. Bounce, bounce, oh, I thought I didn't make the mark. Oh god. Well, this is somehow working. Don't ask me how. Well, there it went. Oh, look at that. Look at how... Lucky I just got that. Cars hurt. Sonic, I know this is kind of a new concept for you, this car thing, but cars hurt. Gone. Are they stopping for my rings? Oh, didn't jump. Didn't jump. Also on some of the previous stages, I ended up going back and restocking my rocket. I went back to some of the older stages and got S ranks on everything. Oh, these guys! So yeah, there's S ranks on older state. Wow, really? What's back here? I'm curious! Well, I'm not so curious anymore. Yeah, well, I hate to kind of do this, but look at this attention to detail of this game. Yeah, you can tell Sonic Team loved it. Let's see. Now they push stuff off and give me a platform. Oh, I can't get that one. It's all off tempo, isn't it? Yep, it is. Oh well. I don't know what just happened there. Something along the lines of game borked. This, the classic version of the stage on the actually is rather difficult, just because of those guys. Those guys only. You can also duck by hitting B. They don't say that unless you have the helpful tips on. Ring! Oh yes, they still have the bell here that gives you rings from the second half of Speed Highway from Sonic DX. Bouncing, bouncy, bouncy on the ceiling. Give me the boost. Also, as you probably saw, helicopter! Well, yeah, the helicopter from Sonic Adventures here too, but as you probably saw when I respawned there a moment ago, I got 10 rings. I went and equipped some perks. So yeah, unfortunately this game did kind of go that route. It's like, hey, you have perks. And I was like, no, Call of Duty, what are you doing in my Sonic? And then I was sad. Alright, gone. But yeah. I think if you go back to my Sonic Adventure playthrough when I did that, you'll probably see that that Speed Highway was my favorite stage in that game too, for everybody. Which consists of only 3 characters at that time, but still. Die. Die, potato. Not today. And then we do the jumping. Oh, it knows. Oh, okay. They prevent me from getting that. And that was really slow time as well. That was a slow time as well as dying. So I'd be surprised if it. Yep, that's what I kind of figured I get. Then again, I'm kind of focusing on red rings. Well, as semi-short-lived as that was, that's going to be it for Speed Highway after we watch it reappear. I see what they did. Look at all these. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Look at all those names here. Ooh, the original Angel Island song. We might listen to that for one of the bonus stages. But yeah, if you look at some of these names in the background, Shadow Avenue, E1023 Omega, Blaze Road. They got some Sonic characters for road names here. Ring boost. You can hear my fingers sliding on the screen. Anyway. Well, thanks for watching this episode. Oh my god, there's a Challenge Space 4 poster over there. Thanks for watching this episode of Let's Play Sonic Generations. Tune in tomorrow when we'll do Modern Sonic's version of this game. I'll see you then.